Why is Steve always drawn as built as a brick shit house and Alex always as the most breedable thing alive? Because Steve can canonically hold 1.91 times 10 on 561 kilograms while sprinting and swimming, and Alex can give me blocky toppy. Digital footprint y'all. Foot. How often do you sleep naked? Not since the cat discovered my exposed pee. How important is Shreks to you in a relationship? Depends on the relationship. With my mom, very important. With my dad, not so important. 1,000 pound sister star Tammy Slaton comes out as pansexual. Licking the pans clean doesn't count as pansexual. Your feet are pretty long. What's your shoe size? 9 but they grow to 14. Duck, you mean they grow? Like when they get hard. Sorry but you have to pick one. Your pet dies 40%. 10 random children die 60%. As a person who doesn't own any pets, picking the 10 random kids to die was an easy choice. Imagine the Olympics, but instead of it being world-class athletes it's just random people who get selected. Like you get a letter informing you've been selected for the national gymnastics team and you just have to do it. It'd be so much more entertaining. Would you get a choice of sport cause I can't swim and would drown if I got picked, or swimming? Your sacrifice would be worth it after entertaining the masses. I have cancer, so I jumped on the opportunity. 1 month man. My ex-boyfriend is now gay and my ex-girlfriend is now straight. They should hire you at conversion camps. When he told me I can stack donuts on it, some mother ducker said Fruit Loops. The only acceptable birthday cake. Bruh, don't Charmanders die when their tail goes out. You'd rather it still be alive when you start cutting it up. Tortoises can drink water through their butts. Somehow this has to be a basis for a good insult. Someone help me please. Fun fact, a tortoise can drink water with its rectum. But unfortunately, you're a completely useless asshole. Ding ding, that's a winner right there. If brands were brutally honest, what brand would have what slogan? Nestle, children died to bring you this. Nestle, taste the oppression. The first New Yorker to get one of these has the opportunity to do the funniest thing of all time. The world's first flying car has been approved and is taking pre-orders at $300,000. What's the etiquette of rubbing one out under the table? You ask this on almost every video. May I suggest you seek professional help? Bro, it took Sonic fans 3 decades to simp over the actual humans in this franchise. I refuse to believe this is Chris's mum. Sonic? Chris? Mom? Where did little Jimmy go after getting lost in a minefield? Everywhere. That's really dark, mate. Yeah, but it got really bright for half a second. What's the worst possible response to I'm pregnant? Not for long. World's largest gummy worm. My mom's got one of those, but I don't think it's a gummy worm. Shreks is cool, but have you ever ducked the system? I duck my PC every day. A sniper's dream. Who the duck is Ozzy Osbourne? This is why I love Post Malone for shining light on unknown artists. Ozzy Osbourne was snorting lines of ants with Motley Crue before your father was having wet dreams about your mother. Gamers in 20 years, when their child gets an A+ instead of an SS tier. My Argentinian grandfather says he was an SS tier, I think. What was the funniest thing you've ever said / heard during Shreks? My boyfriend wiped a little cum on my forehead and said Simba. Thinking about the guy who bowled a perfect game on 9/11. So that's where all the luck went that day? Mine dried dude like a succubus. Archer. That mother ducker came and went. Holding the back of the dress with your other hand to tighten it is so real. Girl, I have one arm. I can only imagine what the parents of the children lost in the shooting today are going through. RIP to all the victims. Probably coffin brochures. Oh my god. That's terrible, dude. And can you even imagine what went through some of those kids' heads at the last moments of their lives? Bullets. Wow. It's almost over 14 years since this movie was released, and I don't understand how a bull have tits. It's a kids movie. You wouldn't like to see a 25 centimeters dick bouncing in the entire movie. My 6-year-old son is in a wheelchair, so I made him a tank for Halloween this year. Special Forces? Imagine your profile pic holding you against the wall and slowly ducking you. God, I can only hope. Dora was a black woman. Us Mexicans can't have anything. You'll have Mexico. Trigger a fan base with one sentence. Give me your best shot. Age of consent is 18. Here's my first attempt at synonym roles. Just like grandma used to make. Masturbating while they're driving. I've done that. Maybe driving a bus wasn't the ideal career. When Millie licks a hammer naked, it's art, but when I do it, it's get out of Home Depot. 20 plus 40 is 60 and 8 plus 7 is 15, so then you end up with 75. Not reading all of that. 7 plus 8 equals 15. 20 plus 40 equals 60. 60 plus 15 equals 75. That's too complicated. A portal for your mom. Nice. My mom died 5 years ago. I can't wait to see her again. Thank you. Oh. This is wild. Snorlax voted Shrek's East Woman of 2023. This is not Snorlax. The person pictured is in fact Gorlock the Destroyer. Honeybee venom kills cancer cells. If I get testicular cancer, I'm gonna teabag a honeybee's nest. This slaps harder than a 1950s husband. They do a little fist bump. Both of them are using their mom for comfort. Very efficient. Extremely good cutter. Cuts almost through everything, including skin, tendons, and flesh. Thumbs up for this product. Couple unexpectedly delivers baby at Chick-fil-A. Baby will get free Chick-fil-A food for life and guaranteed job at 14. Going to make sure my baby gets delivered at the bank. My new stepmom is younger than me. Welp. This weekend my dad married his girlfriend. My parents got divorced over my dad cheating with her. I'm 24 and my new stepmom is 20. So there's that. And I'm not sure what exactly I'm feeling right now. Does she have a dad? Fight fire with fire. What is the most common reason for you to turn down Shreks? I don't have a condom. Just tie up your foreskin. I'm finished with this thread now. Goodbye. When you throw your girl on the bed tryna be Shreksy, but she hits her head and dies. This is where the fun begins. Ha ha ha. This happened to me and my grandma. The fun never stops. Toxic masculinity is so Shreksy. You mean, like, normal politeness and normal courtesy towards women? No, like wife beating. Biologist screws up. Mutant killer virus. Physicist screws up. Deadly black hole. Geologist screws up. Rock on table is now rock on floor. Artist screws up. World War II. Me as a kid wanting to grow up. Upgrade. Me as a teenager. Go back. Me as an adult. I said go back. If the backspace doesn't work, there is always the delete button. Just saying. Imagine dying and a game over sign pops up. You take off your VR headset and realize it was all just a simulation. What is your reaction? What the duck? I hung myself to get out this shit and now I gotta do it again. Are you serious? When you give the tourists wrong directions as a prank and after a week see them missing on TV. Then your friend with an Albanian accent gives you a cutout of the organ money. North Korea has sent another 600 balloons filled with rubbish into South Korea. Looks like a penis is pointing right at his face. If you could swap bodies with someone for a day, who would you choose and why? My dog. What all that bullshit's about? Admit it, you just wanna lick your own balls. Plot twist, he wants to lick his balls. My sister works a full-time job and still cooks like this for her man every day. Yas sees clogged them arteries. Collect that life insurance. I see you. cashier at taco shop. I hope all this food isn't just for you. Me. It's for my family. Whom I've also eaten. Poor Larry getting smashed by the log. I'd smash Larry with my log too. There is still time to delete this. Picasso's self-portrait at ages 18, 25, and 90. Gonna say it. Picasso did not age well. 3 points of contact. What are some signs that girls give to boys that they like them that are obvious to girls but totally not obvious to boys? Aggressively masturbating beside them. Wait, so my grandma likes me? My drunk dad. Stay down. Final warning. 10-year-old me guarding my sister's bedroom. I can do this all day. Ain't nobody getting that coochie but me. Luck be in the air tonight. Well, I definitely guessed that answer horribly wrong. Heartbreaking. This rape survivor and the man who raped her have teamed up to tell their story. PvP to co-op. Dog owners. Is that a husky? No. It's an American Eskimo. Cat owners. What breed of cat is that? Orange. Both are food anyway. Seriously, what's with Nintendo Switch graphics? It's a handheld system. You can literally put it in your back pocket. I can put my cock and balls in my back pocket, but they can't run Mortal Kombat. Dead inside but still horny. I'll have to wait for you to be dead on the outside too. Imagine how ducking angry the rat that controls Gordon Ramsay must be all the time. Well yeah, Ramsay doesn't wear a hat, the rat has to control him using his ass hairs. I'm sure you'd be mad if you had to smell a British man's swamp ass all day too. A good reason to wear glasses. Next door neighbor. Professor. Regular girl. Sophisticated woman. Some pun. Fashion designer. Murder suspect. Struggling artist. So a murder suspect can put on his glasses and get away with it. Works for Superman. Michael Jackson in disguise, so he could go on a date with Tatum O'Neal in the 1970s. Which one is Michael? Please tell me how your hamsters died, cause these die from anything. Mine disappeared for months, then came out from behind the fridge missing hair, looked up at me, and just died on the spot. Parents left me alone, so I let my hamster free in my living room. Why did he run straight into the fireplace? I watched Titanic to feel better. He farted and gave himself like a heart attack. I don't know. So I bought an already duck looking Garfield toy, but then it showed up vacuum sealed, and oh my god. This container won't last long, John, soon I'll be free. If vegans really want a pet to go by their diet, then they should get a rabbit, or another type of herbivore, not force an unhealthy diet onto a helpless innocent carnivorous animal. Owner, drops dead. Pet, looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. This picture makes me believe that he could be Phineas' father, and that explains why Phineas is so inventive, and oh my god. She got the doofendic. Humans are made on beds, born on beds and die on beds. English teachers. I was made in a McDonald's men's bathroom. Then you shall die in the McDonald's men's bathroom. I wish I was a cow eating grass in a field. No rent, no job, no college. Just moo. All fun and games until... The hell happened here? Woman saved from rapist by gay rapist that raped the rapist. There's always a bigger fish. Greater Manchester police are hunting this wanted woman. She's currently in Middle Earth helping some hobbits take a ring to a volcano. You're welcome. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell did not answer questions about his health, only saying there were no concerns despite visible bandages and bruises. First rule of Fight Club. Who is this? Augusta Mies. She's dead. Where's the body? Ayo. Women in 1400s, I think. The church. To be fair, ever since we started listening to women the world has gotten worse and worse. Tell me I'm wrong. Ability to telekinetically make other people fart really loud. anytime you wanted them to, during a speech, teaching a class, preaching a funeral, etc. And sulfur rotten egg farts that make you panic. Imagine the possibilities. Maybe you're getting lectured by a Karen at Publix because you went the wrong way down an aisle and she rips a 30-second juicy death fart so loud that a can of tuna fell off the shelf behind her. So vile the building had to be evacuated. Karen loses all credibility. What the duck? Just washed my cow, tell her she's cute. What an odd way to season your steak. Polar ice caps aren't the only thing receding. There was a seal at my dad's work today, I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, so where does your dad work? He's a butcher. How to stop gay marriage. Show them a pic of me and they turn straight lol. Truth. They turn straight alright. Straight into oncoming traffic. Oh, great idea, no need to take pee breaks while gaming. Just gotta open up my desk drawer and do a stanky. Imagine you got a shit, then you open the piss drawer filled with yo, so golden delight with sharticles floating on it. Then you take a massive dump and then the piss broth splashes on your balls and ass, and then you giggle and pull up your pants and continue number 1 victory royale. Never type again. What was the incident at your high school? Pregnant girl got punched in the stomach and had a miscarriage. 17-year-old girl reported to have cut open her ex's body and climbed inside to be a part of him. I can fix her. Need a girl like this for real. Why is it easy to stay thin in Japan? That's easy. The last time there was a fat man in Japan, a whole city disappeared. What is Mommy Pig's job? We know that Daddy Pig is an architect, but I've always wondered what Mommy Pig's job is. Is she an author? In one episode, Pepper asks her, what do you do? And she responds, I work on my computer. OnlyFans. Wait, when they bury someone with implants, is there a point in the decomposition process where there's just a skeleton with huge boobs? Welcome to Fact or Cap. Today we are doing an unboxing video. A woman puts on this dress when she cleans her house, and the reason is that she told her 2 children who are terrified of her that this leopard woman is visiting our house to clean. If you don't make the house dirty, she won't come back. Gonna be funny when they get old enough to run and grab daddy's gun. If you're having a bad day, just letting you know, my coworker got his prostate exam, and when the doc touched his prostate he nutted immediately and fell down knocking over some equipment. You'd think the doctor would be able to control himself. Americans really be arguing about pineapple on pizza, while in Algeria we eat it with fries and mayonnaise. This is why you're a third world country. Martians on Earth. Humans on Mars. What makes you think that isn't Marty and Forecock? Why are there so many deleted comments lol? Oh, my innocent child, it's better if you do not know it, lol. Why everything the Japanese make is so delicious? I too am a cannibal. When you're railing a chick and her dad walks in, you're next, pal. I would never call my dad pal. Michelle Brock 9936. When your riz ain't rizzing, but your brain rot has rotten. Bass drops. Rizzing rotten AI aura.